Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm reviewing a nice little birthday surprise for Andre Farkas of Viaje. This is his birthday cigar. Appropriately enough, it's called the Viaje Birthday Blend. And here it is. Now you'll notice that the band looks a little odd. That's because it is actually a hologram type band of a birthday cake, which in the light will change colors, especially in the sunlight. I actually took one of these to sample with me on the cruise we went on just recently, which has already been over a month ago, if you can believe that, actually 5 weeks ago. So these have been sitting around a while. Now, as far as this blend goes, this year it was, first of all, the size is 6x52, and it's a torpedo, of course. It uses a Nicaraguan Criollo 98 wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and Nicaraguan fillers. These are priced at or around $9 a piece and sold in 38 count boxes. 38. Made in the Tabsa factory. Originally, the plan was to increase the box count to coincide with Viaje founder Andre Farkas's birthday. Unfortunately, FDA regulations explicitly limit product quantities, so I didn't know that. So each release has remained at 38. Now I am going out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say that 38 was the first year these were released, and that was his age. I don't know. Somebody else can look that up. I'm not going to worry about it. But this is the cigar, and it's very nice looking. Low oiliness to the wrapper. Really nice, well-formed torpedo cap, and there is the density. Has a nice feel in the hand. So let's get right to it. The 2019 Viaje Birthday Blend. We got a really nice, well-shaped, pointed torpedo cap here. Let's see what we can get away with. And the perfect draw tool is perfect for torpedoes. Now, as you can see, I didn't take off much. And it's actually drawing pretty good. But I have my perfect draw tool right here next to me, because if it tightens up at all or too much, it's coming out. Now, right now, that's fine. That's a very good draw. So let's just go with that. Your first flavors are sort of it's actually a cedar type flavor with a little hints of citrus mixed in with it. Nice cinnamon, a little brown sugar, quite a bit of nutmeg, quite a bit of leather, and a black coffee base. Very earthy black coffee. I would say it has black pepper at about 7.5. So that's how you start. Let's see where we go from here. Now I'm only 12 minutes in, about maybe close to an inch. But the flavors are developing so fast that I wanted to come back and tell you. Now it's more of a, almost like, a little bit like that baby aspirin orange citrus that I talk about, candy baby aspirin. Quite a bit of brown sugar and cinnamon. The cinnamon's nice, tingly. Caramel now, which gives it more sweetness. You can really tell that smooth, very sweet caramel flavor. Still have a lot of nutmeg and leather, and the nutmeg and leather are combining in this cigar to make a unique type flavor. But I can tell that's what they are, and of course your black coffee base. But I wanted to let you know that first of all, the caramel notes are there, and the baby aspen orange citrus. It really does transition right into that within the first 10, 12 minutes. Well, I would say we're at the first third, maybe even a few minutes past it, but that's about what we have remaining. A little less than 4 inches, 3 and a piece. Flavors about like I described in the when they settle down in this last little segment, but the leather notes and nutmeg are really creeping up. And you remember I said you had that baby aspirin type orange? You still have that, but it's just slightly decreased from where it was because of the nutmeg and leather rising up, elevating some. Caramel notes are still there. You have a lot of sweetness in it, but as you can see, I'm smoking the cigar slow. And again, you get sick of hearing this, but you've got to go slow with these cigars, folks, because if you go too fast, they will A, get hot, B, you'll lose all the flavors. They're just blended to go slowly. And as you can see how mine's burning, it's pretty good. And that ash fell off. You see where it broke right off in the ashtray just now. But the cigar is good. Very, very, it's nice and sweet, but has a lot of leather and black coffee and nutmeg notes to counteract it. So it's not just one-sided. The finish has some aspect of citrus, but more aspect of caramel. And just a little bit of nutmeg to give it that vegetable type flavor. Average to maybe below average lingering black pepper. At this stage of the game, it's medium bodied. It's a nice sweet cigar with lots of leather and nutmeg notes with a black coffee base. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm not sure which way it's going to go, but at this stage of the game, typically of a cigar like this flavor and this style, I'm giving it a 92 to start with. Now, it's entirely up to the cigar which way it goes from here. But if I were to stop right here and say, that's a 92. I like it. So let's see where it goes from here. I'm going to call this the end of the second third. It's really just a wee bit further in, just a wee bit. But I wanted to leave the wrapper on the band on, so I could take it off right here in front of you. And as you can see, I went a little bit too long. See that little singe mark? All right. Put that down. You see it later. Now, the flavors are the same flavors. Percentages have changed. The leather is really, really, really jumped up. Nutmeg close behind, and the coffee right there with it. Therefore, your sweetness had to go somewhere. There's only so much room in the bag, so it went down. For the second third, I would lower the score to 91. I still like the cigar, but it is getting out of balance in the wrong direction for me. It's about 60-40 leather, nutmeg, coffee to sweeter notes. Maybe getting close to medium to full. It's not a very powerful cigar, although it does taste like it would be with all that leather note, all those leather notes. Finish has a little more nutmeg on it now. The same basic flavors as before, but just more nutmeg, so you get this heavy on nutmeg. Lingering pepper is up. So the final third, what will it do? Will it continue getting darker and darker and more leathery, or will it bounce back to a sweeter type cigar? Let's find out. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. And we have our answer. Which way will it go? A lot of smoke. Darker. Flavors here at the end with that baby aspirin orange citrus in a wee bit amount because there's quite a bit of cinnamon, some brown sugar and caramel to help with the sweetness, quite a bit of coffee, nutmeg, decreased leather. There was almost even a dark chocolate, a sweet dark chocolate flavor. Black pepper was pretty good throughout. Here at the end, final third, the lingering black pepper is very good, and the finish is unchanged. Since it kept on this trajectory, we're going to lower the score to 90 for the final third. But the cigar did achieve a good score. Overall, I'm giving it a score of 91. Not much else to say. So there you have it. The Viaje Birthday Blend 2019, 91.